A black woman's dogs are stolen by corrupt cops, sold for cruel experiments. Her fight for justice begins. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell to catch this epic tale in our latest videos. Amara's boots pounded the hardwood of her Harlem brownstone, her pulse hammering as red and blue lights stabbed through the blinds, police sirens shredding the midnight calm. Valor's Rottweiler growl a rolling thunder, his massive frame barricading the door. Hope, courage, and Grace, her therapy dogs, barking in a frantic chorus, their gentle eyes flashing panic. Hope's golden retriever, tail thrashing. Courage's collie fur bristling. Grace's Labrador whine piercing. The relentless pounding on her door a war drum, a gruff voice bellowing. Amara Jackson, open up, your dogs are a threat. Amara, her locks swinging, snatched her phone, hitting record, voice cutting like steel. Where's your warrant? But the door exploded inward. Wood splintering. 5 officers storming, led by Deputy Holt. Wiry, eyes cold as ice, badge glinting, snarling. Cuff those mutts, move. Amara lunged, blocking their path. They're therapy dogs, certified for kids. Seniors, you've got no right, but Holt shoved, sent her stumbling. Valor charging, jaws snapping, an officer swinging a baton. Amara diving, knocking it away. The stick clattering, her tech skills useless against fists. Hope's barks turning desperate, courage rearing. Grace lunging at a muzzle. Officers yanking leashes, forcing steel cages. Amara screaming, you're hurting them. Holt's smirk curled. Keep yelling, you're next. His radio crackling, no warrant named. Amara's phone capturing it all, cops, cages, dogs dragged to a black van. Valor breaking free, tackling Holt, teeth grazing his sleeve. Blood seeping, another officer firing a taser. Amara diving, taking the shock, her body convulsing, pain searing. Valor yelping, pinned by boots. Hope's golden fur vanishing into the van. Courage's collie howl fading. Grace's leash snapping. The vehicle screeching off, swallowing them into the night. Amara staggered up, muscles burning. Valor shaking off the taser, his growl a vow, her voice a roar. Where are you taking my dives? Holt laughed, wiping blood. Somewhere they're worth something. His squad retreating, leaving her floor scarred, leashes strewn, a broken lamp flickering. Amara's phone still recording. The video raw, cops. No papers. Dogs stolen. She slumped. Valor's nose nudging her, his eyes fierce, her hands checking him, finding no wounds, but her heart shattered. The lie dangerous, dogs ludicrous. Hope soothing autistic kids. Courage cheering nursing homes. Grace guiding the blind. All licensed. Her Harlem therapy program a beacon. Now gutted. Amara's tech instincts surged, plugging her phone into her laptop, uploading the video to a secure cloud, fingers flying, hacking traffic cams, spotting the van speeding toward Harlem's industrial edge. No plates. Her guts screaming conspiracy. Holt's smirk a signal. The missing warrant a crime. She grabbed a flashlight. Valor's leash. A bat. Her voice iron. We're bringing them home, boy. But a frantic knock hit. Amara tensing. Valor snarling, bat raised. Cracking the door. Finding Maria, a neighbor whose autistic son adored Hope. Eyes wide. Cops took your dogs, I saw. Amara showed the video. Maria's gasp sharp. That's criminal. Hope's a saint. Amara's voice cracked. No warrant. Called him. Dangerous. Holt's dirty. Maria's fists clenched. Post it. Harlem will riot. Amara wavered. Lena Carter's twisted reports flashing, but uploaded. The clip exploding online. Views spiking. Comments raging. Corrupt cops. Free the us. Valor paced. Nose sniffing. Catching a scent outside. Amara following. Flashlight sweeping. Finding a dropped police radio, static hissing, Holt's voice sneering, get those mutts to the facility payments wired. Amara's blood boiled, pocketing the radio. Valor's growl a battle cry. Her tech skills mapping the industrial zone. Memories of her Army vet mentor flooding warnings of black market dog trades, military experiments. Her dogs now prey. Neighbors hammered her door. Jamal, a teen whose grandma loved courage, shouting, Miss Amara, we're here, his phone blazing with the video. Thousands sharing. Tasha, a local hacker, pushing through. I'll crack police servers, find your dogs. Amara's eyes lit. Trace that van. The crowd swelled. Elders, kids, shopkeepers, all chanting, save hope, save grace. Maria yelling, Harlem's got your back. Amara's laptop pinged. Traffic cam footage showing the van entering a gated lot. Razor wire glinting. Her mind racing. Holt's facility no shelter, but a cage. Valor's bark echoed, his strength her spine, the night crackling with fury, the video a flare. Holt's lie a fuse, the community's wrath a tidal wave, but the dog's silence a knife. Amara's past coding for nonprofits, training dogs for healing her arsenal. Valor's loyalty her shield, their bond a bastion, the fight igniting, ready to rip through the dark. Harlem's heart beating, their justice ablaze, burning for hope, courage, grace. Amara's fingers flew across her laptop keys, the Harlem brownstone's dim light casting shadows on her tense face. Valor's Rottweiler growl rumbling low, his massive frame pacing, ears twitching, nose sniffing the air, the dropped police radio crackling with static. Holt's voice still echoing, get those mutts to the facility, her mind racing. The viral video of the cops stealing hope. Courage and grace now at 1 million views. Comments raging. Harlem's fury a spark, but Deputy Holt's smirk. The van's path to the industrial zone, and the dog's silence drove her. Her tech skills honed coding for nonprofits a weapon. Valor's loyalty a shield. The fight burning hotter. She hacked deeper into traffic cams, bypassing firewalls. Her screen flashing grainy footage. The black van weaving through Harlem's edge, slipping into a gated lot. Razor wire glinting. A sign barely visible, Riverside Logistics. No logistics firm. Her gut screamed, affront, her laptop pinging, tracing the van's route to a warehouse. GPS locked, 5 miles out. Amara's jaw clenching. Got you. Holt. Valor's growl spiked, nose jabbing the window, catching a scent. Mara grabbing her bat, flashlight, cracking the door, spotting a patrol car idling across the street. Holt's silhouette inside, her pulse hammering. She ducked, whispering. Valor, quiet, his eyes fierce, body coiled. But she slipped out, bat raised, circling the alley, confronting Holt as he stepped out, badge glinting, voice cold. You're digging. Jackson, stop, or you're done. Amara's voice cut. Where are my dogs? Riverside's no shelter. Her phone recording. Holt's smirk fading, his hand twitching to his gun. Back off, or you'll wish you had. But Valor burst from the shadows, snarling, lunging, jaws snapping air. Holt stumbling, gun clattering, Amara snatching it. Talk, or he bites. Holt's eyes darted. You're in over your head. But Valor's growl pressed. Holt bolting to his car, tires screeching. Amara's bat smashing a taillight, her shout fierce. I'm coming for them. Neighbors' lights flicked on. Maria running out. Amara, you okay? Her phone filming. The clip uploading. Views surging. Comments flooding, cops scared. Amara's a warrior. Back inside. Amara's laptop pinged. Tasha's encrypted message flashing. Hacked police emails. Riverside's affront. Linked to Project Canis. Military experiments. Holt's on payroll. Amara's blood boiled. Opening the email, a chain from Holt to an alias, deliver 3, payment cleared, her dogs reduced to cargo, her hands shaking, Valor's nose nudging a drawer, Amara yanking it, finding a stray collar tag, hopes dropped in the raid, her heart lurching, whispering, "We're close, girl." She hacked deeper, breaching Riverside's server, pulling blueprints, a warehouse with holding pens, security cams, armed guards, her mind racing. Project Canis, no rumor, but a machine. Dogs tortured for war tech. Hope's gentle bark. Courage's loyal eyes. Grace's guiding nudge now at risk. Amara's tech skills mapping an entry. But a crash hit the back door. Valor snarling. Charging. Amara grabbing the bat. Flashlight sweeping. Finding a brick through the window. A note tied, "Stop digging, or you're next." Her jaw tightened. Valor's growl a war cry. Neighbors banging the door. Jamal shouting, "Miss Amara." We saw a guy run. His phone out, filming, Tasha pushing through. I traced the email. Canis is funded by a shadow corp. Holt's just a pawn. Amara's eyes lit. We hit that warehouse, but Maria gripped her arm. "Cops will kill you. Let us help." The crowd swelled. Elders, teens, shopkeepers, chanting. "Free the dogs," a veteran tossing a knife. "For protection." Amara pocketing it, her voice steel. "Tasha, get me guard schedules." Jamal, "Rally the block." Valor paced, nose sniffing, catching a fresh scent. Mara following, flashlight sweeping, finding tire tracks in the alley. Holt's patrol car, a dropped cigarette, his brand. Her mind flashing desert bases, her mentor's warnings of dog trafficking. Now real, her dogs in cages, her tech skills a blade, Valor's strength a hammer, the community's rage a storm. She returned, laptop blazing, pulling guard shifts, cam loops, her plan forming sneak in, free the Tarsus, expose Holt, but a siren wail hit, a cop car circling, Amara ducking, Valor snarling, Maria whispering, "They're watching." Amara's voice fierce, "Let 'em, we're not stopping." The night crackled, the video's fire spreading, comments soaring, Harlem's rising. Justice for Hope, Holt's threat a noose, the warehouse a fortress, the community's heart a tidal wave. Amara's past coding for truth, training dogs for healing her arsenal. Valor's loyalty her anchor, their bond a citadel. The fight roaring, ready to tear through the dark. Harlem's pulse pounding, their justice ablaze, burning for hope, courage, grace. Amara's breath burned in her chest, her boots crunching gravel outside the Riverside Logistics warehouse. Harlem's industrial edge cloaked in midnight fog. Valor's Rottweiler frame a shadow beside her, his growl muffled, nose locked on the scent of hope, courage, and grace. The burner phone's text, "Deliver 3, payment cleared," searing her mind. Her laptop's hacked blueprints guiding her. Tasha's guard schedule syncing her moves. The viral video's 40 million views fueling Harlem's rage. But the dog's silence a blade. Her tech skills a scalpel. Valor's strength a hammer. The fight blazing. She crouched behind a rusted dumpster, flashlight off, bat strapped to her back, phone ready to record. Valor's eyes glinting, his heel scar a badge. The warehouse looming, razor wire glinting, floodlights slicing the dark. 2 guards patrolling, rifle slung, her heart pounding, spotting a side gate. Cam loop hacked, 30 seconds to slip through. Amara whispering, "Valor, stay." His body tense but obedient, her fingers prying the gate, hinges creaking, slipping inside. Valor following, silent as death, the air thick with antiseptic and fear. Distant barks echoing hope's soft yelp, courage's deep woof. Grace's sharp whine, her dogs alive, caged. Amara crept through shadows, Valor's nose guiding, past crates stamped Project Canis, her phone filming, capturing steel pens, dogs chained, some limping, others trembling, electrodes on skulls, her stomach churning, a lab tech in a white coat jabbing a needle into a shepherd, its howl piercing, Amara's hand shaking, recording it all, the cruelty raw, Hope's golden fur visible in a cage, courage pacing, Grace's eyes dull, her whisper fierce. I'm here, babies. A guard's radio crackled. Perimeter check now. Amara ducking behind a crate, Valor flattening, but her boot scraped metal, a guard spinning, shouting. Who's there, flashlight blinding? Amara bolting, Valor lunging, jaws clamping the guard's arm, rifle clattering, the man screaming, Amara's bat swinging, cracking his knee, bone snapping, Valor releasing, darting ahead, guards converging, boots thundering, radios blaring. Intruder, Sector 3. She sprinted, filming, dodging a guard's tackle, Valor slamming him, ribs groaning, her phone capturing a clipboard orders signed Sheriff Vance. Holt's boss, the mastermind, her mind racing, Vance running the ring, dogs as war tools, her dogs next. A siren wailed, floodlights flaring, Amara vaulting a crate, Valor leaping, guards firing, bullets pinging steel, her bat smashing a lock, Hope's cage rattling, but no time, a guard's knife slashing, grazing her arm, blood seeping, Valor tackling him, teeth grazing, the thug collapsing, Amara's voice sharp, Valor, go. They tore through a loading bay, guards closing, a jeep screeching, headlights blinding, Amara diving behind barrels, Valor snarling, lunging at a guard, rifle skidding, her phone still filming, capturing Vance's name on a crate, Canis Alpha, her evidence gold, but a guard's boot kicked her bat, another grabbing her, got her. Amara elbowed his jaw, teeth cracking, Valor pouncing, freeing her, the jeep's engine roaring, guards piling in, Amara sprinting, Valor weaving, dodging bullets, her flashlight dropped, shattering, the warehouse a maze, her lungs burning, finding a vent, prying it, crawling through, Valor squeezing, his growl guiding, emerging in a ditch, the jeep circling, guards shouting, she's gone, Amara's arm bled, her phone secure, video saved, Valor's nose nudging her, his eyes fierce, her whisper ragged, good boy. They slipped through fog, Harlem's streets a refuge, her brownstone's door bolted, Amara's laptop uploading the footage, Tasha's message pinging, servers show Vance's emails, Canis is his cash cow. Maria burst in, Amara, you're hurt, bandaging her arm, Jamal crowding, videos viral, Harlem's ready to march, his phone blazing, comments surging, expose Vance, save the dogs. Amara's eyes lit. We've got proof Vance runs it. Holt's his dog. Neighbors swarmed. Elders, teens, chanting. Free Hope, free Grace. A shopkeeper tossing water. A kid shouting. Miss Amara's our hero, but her mind churned. Vance's reached deep. The warehouse a fortress. Guards armed. Her dogs caged. The video a flare. Holt's threat a noose. The community's fury a storm. But the dog's pain a fire. Amara's passcoding for justice. Training dogs for healing her blade. Valor's loyalty her anchor. Their bond a citadel. The fight roaring. Ready to tear through the dark. Harlem's pulse pounding. Their justice ablaze. Burning for hope. Courage. Grace. Amara uploaded the warehouse raid video to a secure server. Valor's Rottweiler growl filling the Harlem brownstone. His massive frame guarding hope. courage, and grace, their bandaged wounds not dimming their alert eyes. The footage of Vance's thug naming the sheriff as Project Canis's mastermind a bombshell. The clip hitting 70 million views. Harlem's outrage a tidal wave. Her tech skills a blade. Valor's loyalty a stronghold. The fight erupting. She sent the video to news outlets. Tasha's encrypted message flashing. Cracked Vance's server buyer lists. Canis contracts. It's all here. Amara opened the files. Military contractors and Shadow Corps listed. A neighbor's phone buzzing. Maria shouting. Videos on every channel. Harlem's marching. The crowd swarmed. Jamal slamming a fist. We're ending Vance, but tires screeched. 3 black SUVs crashing the street. Vance's hired thugs spilling out. Bats and knives flashing. A goon roaring. Jackson's done. Amara swung her bat, shattering a window. Valor. Defend the Rottweiler charged. Jaws clamping a thug's arm. Bat clattering, screams echoing. Jamal tackling another, fist smashing a nose. Blood spraying. Tasha hurling a trash can. Toppling 2. Maria's crowbar cracking a shin. Bone snapping. Hope barking. Courage lunging. Grace growling. The dogs joining. The brownstone a battleground. Neighbors rushing. A shopkeeper swinging a pipe. Kids tossing bricks. The thugs staggering. One yelling. Vance wants her gone. Mara's phone filmed. Streaming lives. Views soaring. Comments raging. Harlem strikes back. A thug's knife slashed. Grazing Valor's flank. Blood seeping, but he spun. Tackling the attacker. Ribs cracking. Amara's bat smashing his wrist. Knife skidding. Her voice sharp. Where's Vance? The thug choked. City Hall hiding. Sirens wailed. Ruiz's patrol skidding up. Officers leaping out. Guns drawn. Freeze. Valor held firm. Amara signaling calm. His wound fresh, but stance unyielding. Ruiz cuffing thugs. Muttering. Vance is cornered. Amara tossed Tasha's laptop. Contracts. Buyers bury him. Ruiz nodded. We're raiding City Hall, but he's got allies, stay sharp. The crowd roared, a teen shouting. Harlem's unstoppable, but Tasha's laptop pinged. Pulling Vance's private feed. Vance in his office. Shredding files. Barking. Wipe Jackson's evidence. Amara hacked his system. Freezing his shredder. Downloading his drive emails. Transfers. Canis blueprints her command swift. We're taking him down. She grabbed Valor's leash, bat in hand, to City Hall. Maria yelling, we're behind you, Jamal. Tasha and 12 teens arming up knives, crowbars, pipes the communities fire a hurricane. They storm City Hall, Valor charging, barking, guards scattering, Tasha jamming security cams, the mayor's aide blocking. Vance is off limits, but Valor lunged, aide stumbling, Jamal shoving through, the group bursting into Vance's office, the sheriff spinning, paper scattering. You're breaking in. Amara thrust her phone, live streaming, your contracts, Vance Canis, buyers, it's over. Vance grabbed a pistol, you're dead, but Tasha hacked his intercom, blasting his Canis calls, more dogs, triple the cash, the feed streaming, Harlem watching, crowds outside chanting. Vance is done, Valor snarled, knocking Vance's gun. Amara's bat smashing his desk, her voice cold. Confess, or Harlem tears you apart. Vance's hands shook. You've got nothing but Amara played his email. Deliver mutts. Payment wired. His voice cracking. That's fake. The crowd's roar rattled windows, neighbors storming in, Maria shouting, liar Jamal filming, views hitting millions, comments flooding Vance trapped. A guard charged, knife flashing, but Valor tackled him, jaws clamping, knife skidding, Tasha's crowbar smashing his radio, Ruiz bursting in, Vance, you're under arrest, cuffs snapping. Vance thrashing. You'll regret this, but Amara's phone captured it. The stream a death knell. Harlem's cheers deafening. Hope, courage, Grace safe. Their barks echoing. The community swarming. A shopkeeper yelling. You did it. Teens chanting. Free ducks Amara led Valor out. His wound bleeding, but stride fierce. Her laptop secure. Vance's files a guillotine. The crowd parting. A kid tossing a toy. Grace catching it. Tail wagging. But the fight lingered. Vance's allies lurking. The videos blaze a beacon. Holt's shadow a blade. The dog's scars a fire. The community's storm a lifeline. Her tech skills her arrow. Valor's courage her wall. Their bond a stronghold. Harlem's pulse pounding. Their justice ablaze. Burning for hope. Courage. Grace. Amara's boots scrape the gravel. Outside the Riverside Logistics warehouse. Harlem's industrial edge shrouded in midnight mist. Valor's Rottweiler bulk a silent force beside her. His growl muted. Nose locked on hope. Courage and grace. Tasha's hacked guard schedule syncing their moves. Jamal's scout report, armed patrols. 10 strong burning in her mind. The viral video's 60 million views fueling Harlem's wrath. Sheriff Vance's Canis empire exposed. Her tech skills a spear. Valor's loyalty a fortress. The fight exploding. She crouched behind a rusted crate. Bat strapped. Phone filming. Valor's scar glinting. Floodlights slicing the dark. Guards pacing with rifles. Her pulse hammering. Maria and 5 trained teens, Jamal, Tasha. Others huddled nearby, knives and crowbars ready. The community's roar a distant echo. Amara whispering. Valor, distract, his eyes fierce, bolting into shadows, barking wild, guards shouting, dog loose. Rifles swinging, Valor weaving, dodging a taser's buzz, drawing 6 to a loading bay, Amara signaling. Now the group sprinted, Tasha jamming cam signals, Amara prying a side door, hinges screeching, slipping inside, the air thick with fear, barks echoing hope's yelp, courage's woof, Grace's whine her dogs alive, caged. They crept past crates stamped Canis Alpha, Amara's phone capturing steel pens, dogs chained, some bloodied, electrodes sparking, a tech injecting a husky, its howl gutting, Amara spotting Hope's golden fur, courage pacing, Grace trembling, her hand steady, filming. But a guard's radio crackled, intruder alert boots thundering, Amara diving behind a crate, Tasha whispering, cams looped go, Jamal kicked a pen, lock snapping, Hope lunging free, courage barking, Grace scrambling, but guards stormed in, rifles raised, shouting, freeze. Amara's bat swung, cracking a guard's arm, rifle clattering, Maria tackling another, crowbar smashing a knee, bone crunching, Tasha's knife slashing a strap, freeing Grace, the dogs barking, chaos erupting, Valor bursting through a vent, slamming a guard, ribs snapping, his growl a war cry, Amara shouting, run. They bolted, hope limping, courage guiding Grace, guards firing, bullets pinging steel, Jamal hurling a crate, toppling 2, Tasha's crowbar smashing a radio, static dying, but a Canis enforcer, Vance's top thug, loomed, machete gleaming, roaring, you're dead. Amara dodged his slash, bat cracking his wrist, machete skidding, Valor pouncing, jaws clamping his leg, the thug screaming, collapsing, Maria's knife at his throat. Where's Vance? He gasped, office City Hall. Amara's phone filmed, capturing his confession, but floodlights flared, A jeep screeching, more guards piling out, rifles blazing. Amara diving behind a pen, Valor shielding Hope, bullets grazing his flank, blood seeping. Tasha hacking a control panel, lights flickering, buying seconds. Jamal tossing a flare, Moke choking, the group sprinting, dogs in tow, through a loading dock, guards closing, Amara's bat smashing a lock, freeing another dog, its bark joining the fray, the jeep's tires screeching, headlights blinding, Maria hurling a pipe, glass shattering, the driver swerving, crashing into crates, wood exploding, Amara's phone slipping, screen cracking, but video saved. Tasha shouting, exits clear. They tore through a side gate, Valor leading, Hope stumbling, Courage nudging Grace, the community's teens covering, Jamal's crowbar fending off a guard, Tasha's knife slashing a tire, the jeep lurching, Amara scooping Hope, sprinting, the warehouse fading, guards' shouts dimming, Harlem's streets a refuge, her brownstone's door bolted, dogs panting, Valor's flank bloodied, her hands bandaging, whispering, "You're heroes." Tasha's laptop pinged, videos viral. Vance's thug named him, Maria gasped. Hope's hurt, her legs swollen. Amara's voice firm. Vet, now. Neighbors swarmed. A shopkeeper yelling. You saved him, tossing water. Jamal filming, views soaring, comments flooding Harlem triumphs. Dogs free. Amara's phone buzzes. Ruiz's voice. Vance's office raided your videos, shaking him. But he's got allies. The crowd grew. Elders chanting. End Canis. A teen tossing a toy for Grace, her tail wagging. But Amara's mind churned. Vance's empire cracking. The enforcer's confession gold. Her phone's cracked screen a risk. The dog's wounds a fire. Holt's shadow a blade. The community's storm a lifeline. But the fight wasn't done. Her tech skills her arrow. Valor's courage her wall. Their bond a stronghold. Harlem's pulse pounding. Their justice ablaze. Burning for hope. Courage. Grace. Amara uploaded the warehouse raid video to a secure server. Valor's Rottweiler growl filling the Harlem brownstone. His massive frame guarding hope. Courage and grace. Their bandaged wounds not dimming their alert eyes. The footage of Vance's thug naming the sheriff as Project Canis's mastermind a bombshell. The clip hitting 70 million views. Harlem's outrage a tidal wave. Her tech skills a blade. Valor's loyalty a stronghold. The fight erupting. She sent the video to news outlets. Tasha's encrypted message flashing. Cracked Vance's server buyer lists. Canis contracts. It's all here. Amara opened the files. Military contractors and Shadow Corps listed. A neighbor's phone buzzing. Maria shouting. Videos on every channel. Harlem's marching. The crowd swarmed. Jamal slamming a fist. We're ending Vance, but tires screeched. 3 black SUVs crashing the street. Vance's hired thugs spilling out. Bats and knives flashing, a goon roaring. Jackson's done. Amara swung her bat, shattering a window. Valor. Defend the Rottweiler charged. Jaws clamping a thug's arm. Bat clattering. Screams echoing. Jamal tackling another. Fist smashing a nose. Blood spraying. Tasha hurling a trash can. Toppling 2. Maria's crowbar cracking a shin. Bone snapping. Hope barking. Courage lunging. Grace growling. The dogs joining. The brownstone a battleground. Neighbors rushing. A shopkeeper swinging a pipe. Kids tossing bricks. The thugs staggering. One yelling. Vance wants her gone. Amara's phone filmed. Streaming live. Views soaring. Comments raging. Harlem strikes back. A thug's knife slashed. Grazing Valor's flank. Blood seeping. But he spun. Tackling the attacker. Ribs cracking. Amara's bat smashing his wrist. knife skidding, her voice sharp. Where's Vance? The thug choked. City Hall hiding. Sirens wailed. Ruiz's patrol skidding up. Officers leaping out. Guns drawn. Freeze. Valor held firm. Amara signaling calm. His wound fresh, but stance unyielding. Ruiz cuffing thugs, muttering. Vance is cornered. Amara tossed Tasha's laptop. Contracts. Buyers bury him. Ruiz nodded. We're raiding City Hall, but he's got allies, stay sharp. The crowd roared, a teen shouting. Harlem's unstoppable, but Tasha's laptop pinged, pulling Vance's private feed. Vance in his office, shredding files, barking. Wipe Jackson's evidence. Amara hacked his system, freezing his shredder, downloading his drive emails, transfers. Canis blueprints her command swift. We're taking him down. She grabbed Valor's leash, bat in hand, to City Hall. Maria yelling, we're behind you, Jamal. Tasha and 12 teens arming up knives, crowbars, pipes. The communities fire a hurricane. They stormed City Hall, Valor charging, barking, guards scattering, Tasha jamming security cams, the mayor's aide blocking. Vance is off limits. But Valor lunged, aide stumbling, Jamal shoving through, the group bursting into Vance's office, the sheriff spinning, paper scattering. You're breaking in. Amara thrust her phone, live streaming. Your contracts, Vance, Canis, buyers. It's over. Vance grabbed a pistol. You're dead. But Tasha hacked his intercom, blasting his Canis calls. More dogs. Triple the cash. The feed streaming. Harlem watching. Crowds outside chanting. Vance is done, Valor snarled, knocking Vance's gun. Amara's bat smashing his desk, her voice cold. Confess, or Harlem tears you apart. Vance's hand shook. You've got nothing. But Amara played his email. Deliver mutts. Payment wired. His voice cracking. That's fake. The crowd's roar rattled windows. Neighbors storming in. Maria shouting. Liar Jamal filming. Views hitting millions. Comments flooding. Vance trapped. A guard charged. Knife flashing. But Valor tackled him. Jaws clamping. Knife skidding. Tasha's crowbar smashing his radio. Ruiz bursting in. Vance, you're under arrest. Cuffs snapping. Vance thrashing. You'll regret this. But Amara's phone captured it. The stream a death knell. Harlem's cheers deafening. Hope, courage, Grace safe. Their barks echoing. The community swarming. A shopkeeper yelling. You did it. Teens chanting. Free dogs. Amara led Valor out, his wound bleeding, but stride fierce, her laptop secure. Vance's files a guillotine, the crowd parting, a kid tossing a toy, Grace catching it, tail wagging. But the fight lingered. Vance's allies lurking, the videos blaze a beacon, Holt's shadow a blade, the dog's scars a fire. The communities storm a lifeline, her tech skills her arrow, Valor's courage her wall, their bond a stronghold. Harlem's pulse pounding, their justice ablaze, burning for hope, courage, grace. Amara slammed her laptop shut, the Harlem brownstone's air crackling with Valor's Rottweiler growl, his massive frame pacing, guarding hope, courage in grace, their bandaged wounds healing. The viral video of Vance's confession blasting past 80 million views. Harlem's fury a tidal wave. Sheriff Vance's arrest shaking City Hall. Her tech skills a guillotine. Valor's courage a stronghold. The fight thundering. She pushed the Canis files, buyer lists, contracts. Vance's emails to prosecutors. Tasha's hack flooding news outlets. Maria bursting in. Harlem's marching to the courthouse. Vance's done neighbors swarmed. Jamal thrusting a megaphone. We're shutting this down. The communities roar a storm. Amara grabbing her phone. Let's end it. Valor led, barking, hope, courage, and Grace trailing, their steps steady, thousands gathering, signs blazing, Vance Falls dogs free, kids banging drums, elders chanting, the courthouse steps packed, news vans circling, Lena Carter's voice blaring, Harlem's justice heroic or mob, but the crowd drowned her. Amara, Amara. She climbed the steps, megaphone booming. Vance's empire, Canis. Experiments. Torture ends today, projecting the video, Vance's voice. More dogs. Triple the cash, the mob roaring. Guilty prosecutors met her, taking the laptop. This buries him. But sirens wailed. Vance's loyalists, two rogue cops. Hired muscle charging the crowd. Batons swinging. Shouting. Back off, Valor lunged. Jaws clamping a cop's arm. Baton clattering. Screams echoing. Jamal tackling a thug. Fist smashing a jaw. Tasha hurling a sign. Toppling another umbine. Maria's crowbar cracking a knee. Bone splintering. Hope barking. Courage leaping. Grace snarling. The dogs joining. The crowd surging. Shopkeepers swinging pipes. Teens tossing bottles. The loyalists collapsing. One gasping. Vance paid us. Amara's phone filmed. Streaming live. Views hitting millions. Comments flooding her. Harlem wins. Ruiz's patrol screeched up. Officers cuffing the attackers. Ruiz shouting. Courts moving. Vance's pleading. Amara led the crowd inside. Valor at her side. Hope. Courage. Grace following. The courtroom packed. Vance in cuffs. Face pale. Prosecutors presenting her files, emails, contracts. Buyer names, the judge's gavel slamming. Guilty on all counts, the crowd erupting. Neighbors chanting. Justice Vance's glare burned. This isn't over. But Amara's phone captured it. The stream, a death knell. Canis's road collapsing. Buyers arrested. Labs raided. Dogs freed. The crowd spilled out. Harlem celebrating. A festival igniting. Bands playing. Floats rolling. The mayor pinning medals on hope. Courage. Grace. Valor's collar gleaming. The community center statue unveiled, bronze dogs. Defiant, the mob roaring. Harlem's heroes, Jamal shouting. Amara's our spark. Tasha filming, views soaring. Comments surging, dogs saved. Vance crushed. Amara stood. Valor's flanks scarred, but strong. Her laptop secure, but her mind churned. The dog's trauma. Hope's limp. Courage's flinch. Grace's quiet await. Their future uncertain. Vance's allies still free. Holt vanished. The victory fragile. The festival pulsed. A shopkeeper tossing treats. Kids chanting. Valor, Valor, Maria yelling. We're family now, but a shadow moved. A lone figure watching, not joining. Amara's phone buzzing. Tasha's message flashing. Holt's radio chatter planning something. Stay sharp. Amara signaled Valor. His growl low. Nose sniffing. The crowd parting. A teen tossing a ball. Grace catching it. Tail wagging. But the figure slipped away. Amara's voice firm. We're not done. Ruiz approached. Badge glinting. Vance's crew scattered. But Holt's loose, we're hunting. The community rallied. Elders chanting. No more Canis. A kid painting Hope lives on a wall. The festival swelling. Dancers spinning. Drums pounding. Amara leading Valor. Hope. Courage. Grace through. The dogs barks proud. Harlem's fire a citadel. The videos blaze a beacon. Vance's fall a spark. Holt's shadow a blade. The Dwayne's scars a fire. The community's storm a lifeline. Her tech skills her arrow. Valor's courage her wall. Their bond a stronghold. Harlem's pulse pounding. Their justice ablaze. Burning for hope. Courage. Grace. Amara stood on the Harlem Community Center's new lawn. Valor's Rottweiler bulk at her side. his healed scar glinting. Hope, courage, and Grace sprawled nearby, their wounds mended, tails wagging. The viral video of Vance's downfall now at 90 million views. Harlem's triumph, a global beacon. Sheriff Vance's Canis empire buried. Her tech skills a torch. Valor's courage a citadel. The fight won. The center's ribbon-cutting pulsed with thousands. Banners soaring Harlem heels. A bronze statue unveiled. Valor leaping. Hope. Courage. Grace beside. The crowd roaring. Kids tossing flowers. Elders chanting. Amara's legacy. Maria shouting. This is our home. The mayor's voice boomed. Amara Center therapy dogs for kids. Seniors. Survivor starts today, but a figure approached. No threat. A former Canis thug. Riley. Vance's old driver. Hands empty. Voice low. I was wrong, how it hurt your arms. I want to make it right. Valor growled, but Amara signaled calm. Prove it work here. Help them heal. Riley nodded, kneeling by Grace, her tail flicking, the crowd murmuring. Jamal yelling, that's redemption, Tasha filming, views spiking, comments flooding Harlem forgives, dogs thrive. The center opened, Amara leading Valor, hope, courage, Grace inside, kids with autism giggling as hope nuzzled, seniors smiling as courage leaned in, Grace guiding a blind elder, Riley cleaning pens, training dogs rescued from Canis, his hands gentle, the community swarming, shopkeepers donating food, teens painting murals, dogs leaping, Harlem United elders chanting. Hope lives, the festival spilled onto streets, bands pounding, floats rolling, a kid tossing a ball, Valor catching it, barking, the crowd cheering. Harlem's King Maria's megaphone blared. We're family, nobody breaks us, but Amara's phone buzzed. Ruiz's voice. Holtz caught testified against Vance's last allies. Case closed. The crowd roared, a shopkeeper yelling. Amara did it, but she waved it off. Valor's nose nudging Hope, her limp gone. Courage's flinch faded. Grace's eyes bright, their trauma easing. The center a sanctuary. Amara's tech skills now coding apps for therapy dog outreach. Global shelters sharing her model. Lena Carter's final report airing. Harlem's hero justice in healing. The crowd chanting. Amara dogs. The statue gleamed. Valor's bronze jaws fierce. Hope's tail curled. Courage's stance proud. Grace's gaze guiding. Harlem's heart etched in metal. A teen spray painting Grace rules nearby. The festival swelling. Dancers spinning. Drums thumping. Neighbors tossing treats. Kids chanting. Courage, courage. Amara led the dogs through. The community's fire a bastion. A shopkeeper shouting. You saved us all, elders raising fists. No more Canis Tasha push through. Laptop glowing. Your app's live shelters worldwide are joining Jamal tossed a flyer. Harlem's center goes global. The crowd parted, a kid offering a toy, Hope snatching it, tail wagging, Riley helping a rescued husky, its eyes softening, the community's love a tidal wave, Vance's shadow gone, Holt's arrest a seal, the dog's scars a testament, the video's blaze eternal. Amara stood, Valor at her side, the center bustling, kids laughing, seniors healing, dogs thriving, her phone silent, no threats, Harlem streets alive, a mural unveiled, Valor charging, hope leaping, courage guarding, Grace guiding the crowd roaring. Forever Harlem, Maria hugged a kid. This is our piece, the mayor pinning a city key. Harlem's yours. But Amara nodded to Valor. Hope, courage, Grace, their barks proud. The community's storm, a lifeline. Her tech skills, her spark. Valor's courage, her anchor. Their bond, a stronghold. Harlem's pulse pounding, their justice ablaze, burning for hope, courage, grace. The night sang, a shopkeeper tossing water, teens chanting, Amara's dogs, elders dancing, the statue shining, Harlem's legacy courage, unity, healing a light for the world, the center a haven, Riley's redemption a spark, the dogs' triumph a fire, Amara's fight a beacon, their story eternal, the dawn bright, a new era forged, Harlem whole, their heroes immortal. Amara slammed the gate of the Harlem Community Center's new training yard, Valor's Rottweiler bulk charging ahead, barking, hope, courage, and Grace sprinting beside, their healed wounds no barrier. The viral video of Vance's downfall blasting past 90 million views. Harlem's victory a global fire. Sheriff Vance's Canis empire crushed. Her tech skills a catalyst. Valor's courage a fortress. The fight sealed. The center's opening roared with thousands. Banners flashing, Harlem heals. A bronze statue unveiled. Valor leaping. Hope. Courage. Grace poised. The crowd erupting. Kids hurling confetti. Teens banging drums. A shopkeeper tossing treats. The mayor's megaphone blaring. This center therapy dogs for kids, seniors. Survivor starts now, but a figure pushed through. No weapon. Riley, Vance's ex-driver. Hands raised. I helped cage your dogs, let me fix it. Valor snarled. Amara signaling calm. Work here, prove it. Riley dropped to a knee, cleaning Grace's pen, her tail flicking, the crowd cheering, Jamal shouting. That's a start. Tasha filming, views spiking, comments surging. Harlem rebuilds. The yard buzzed. Amara directing Valor to guide a drill. Hope nuzzling autistic kids. Courage nudging seniors. Grace leading a blind elder. Riley hauling crates. Training Canis rescued dogs. Their barks sharp. The center a hive. Teens painting murals. Dogs charging. Harlem United shopkeepers unloading food. Elders tossing balls. Kids chanting. Hope, hope. A sudden crash hit. A van ramming the gate. Two of Vance's rogue loyalists leaping out. Knives flashing. Shouting. You ruined us, Valor charged. Jaws clamping a thug's arm. Knife skidding. Screams echoing. Amara's bat swinging, cracking a wrist. Bone snapping. Jamal tackling the second. Fist smashing a jaw. Tasha hurling a crate. Toppling him. Maria's crowbar smashing a tire. Rubber hissing. Whoopee barking. Courage lunging. Grace snarling. The dogs circling. Neighbors swarming. A shopkeeper swinging a pipe. Teens tossing bricks. The thugs collapsing. One gasping. Just wanted payback. Amara's phone filmed. Streaming live. Views soaring. Comments flooding Harlem's unbreakable. Ruiz's patrol screeched up. Officers cuffing the thugs. Ruiz nodding. Holt's crew last of them. Done. The crowd roared, a kid yelling. Valor's a beast. Amara signaled Valor back. His flank bloodied but steady. Hope's bark proud. Courage's stance firm. Grace's tail wagging. The center resuming. Riley guiding a husky. Its limp easing. The community's fire a storm. A teen tossing a tee. Courage catching it. The crowd cheering. Harlem's dogs, the festival spilled onto streets. Bands pounding. Floats rolling. Kids spray painting Grace lives on walls. A shopkeeper hurling water bottles. Elders chanting. No more Canis Tasha's laptop pinged. Your app's live shelters worldwide joining Jamal toss flyers. Harlem's model goes global. The mayor pinned a city key. This is yours. But Amara waved it off. Valor nudging hope. Her legs strong. Courage's flinch gone. Grace's eyes bright. Their trauma fading. The center a beacon. Amara's tech coding outreach apps, shelters adopting her system, Lena Carter's report airing, Harlem's triumph justice, healing, the crowd roaring, dogs. The statue gleamed, valor's bronze jaws fierce, hope's tail high, courage's stance bold, grace's gaze guiding, a teen chanting, forever Harlem. The festival surged, dancers spinning, drums thumping, neighbors tossing, treats, kids racing, a shopkeeper shouting, "You changed us." Maria's megaphone blared, "We're one nobody breaks us." Riley hauled a rescued shepherd to the yard, its bark strong, teens painting another mural, valor leaping, hope guiding the crowd cheering. Harlem's heart, Amara led valor. Hope, courage, grace through. The dogs barks proud. The community storm a lifeline. A kid tossing a ball. Grace snatching it, tail wagging. The center bustling. Kids laughing. Seniors healing. Dogs thriving. Her phone quiet. No threats. Harlem streets alive. Ruiz's voice on radio. Case sealed, Vance's allies gone. The crowd parted. Elders raising fists. Hope forever, a shopkeeper tossing food. Teens chanting, "Courage, courage." The statue shining. Harlem's legacy, courage, unity, healing, a global light. Riley's redemption, a spark. The dogs' triumph, a fire. The fight, a beacon. Their story eternal. The dawn bright. A new era forged. Harlem whole. Their heroes immortal. From stolen Majin to a community's triumph. Amara and her dogs expose corruption, inspiring millions. A new sanctuary rises. Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for more thrilling stories.